Disclaimer. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Do not attempt this at home. Vitiated how to will not be responsible because you decided to be a cheap ass and not hire a professional.
On with the show.
Alright, the first video on this playlist of how to RV, because you can go check my my RV life or whatever, how I got it. But first thing you need to do is you need to buy the RV. And you're asking, how should you do that? Well, this is the type of mind frame that you gotta have. Everybody selling one is gonna fucking lie to you. Flat out. I don't care who they are, except me, because I just don't care. But 99.99999 people selling their RV are going to lie to you. It might be some of the smallest lies, might be some of the biggest ones, believe me. I got lied to. So, with that being said, what do you need to do before you buy one? First of all, you need to figure out what you need. Do you need a Class A, B, or C? Do you need a travel trailer, fifth wheel? How long do you need it? Do you need it 20 foot, 30 foot, 47 foot, 43 foot? What do you need? Well, personal experience. I have a Cane Corso. That's 5. Argentinian Dogo. That's 10. And then a Morky, which is the little turd right there. Yeah, see? The little turd has lost his damn mind. Yep. So, it would have been those 3 and a cat. So, I did the math. My wife wanted me to come hang out with her while she was working out of town. So, we figured out the math, and it was going to cost for her 2-year contract. It was going to be something astronomical, like $50,000 or $60,000 for the 2 years because of the dogs and their damn... Everywhere we were at in Pennsylvania, they wanted a damn ridiculous pet deposit and all kinds of other stuff. So we figured, why not buy an RV? So that's what we did. We got a 47 foot, 4 slides, which, as you can see, wasn't too bad, but we got lied to about a bunch of shit. But overall, it is what it is, and it worked out pretty good. It's the right size. It wasn't too bad. It was a 1 owner. It's just the dumb shit we got lied to about, okay? That's the first thing. Second thing, when buying one, you got to know how much you want to spend and how much your insurance will spend if it ever gets totaled out. So, there was a lady one time said that her husband will not pay over an NADA value for it. Yes, I know there's going to be a lot of people on here that's going to be saying, well, NADA so far behind. Well, I'll tell you from personal experience. You see that right there? Yep. That's because of a water filter busted, or actually it just split under that, and it totaled out my whole RV. See all that? Yep. And because the NADA and the 2 local lowest local dealers set a set price, so my insurance, which is Progressive, would only give me $10,000 for a $14,000, actually it was more than that, RV. So with that being said, check the NADA and check the 2 local, because they'll do, if whatever the local market is in your area and it gets told out somewhere, they'll do your local area if you fight hard enough. So 2 lowest dealers, whatever their price is and whatever the NADA is, that's what you want to pay. You don't want to pay above that, even though right now in the market, the state I'm in at the moment, the thing that I am in, people are selling them for $26,000, but because of NADA and because of the 2 lowballest dealers is all they had to go by, per the Pennsylvania state law, I got 10,000. Yeah, that's a big hit. But with that being said, that's a lesson learned that I will not pay above NADA or the two lowest I can find again. I understand why. There's that. Secondly, figure out how much you want to spend, how much you can spend, and then what you need it for. You want to look it over. Whatever you pick out, ask all the questions you're going to ask, but you need to look it over. You need to know what you're looking for. And what you're looking for is if it had water damage. Can you see it right away? No. Because you just don't see it. Secondly, you want to find out if there's been any rodents in it. Is there a way to find out? Oh yeah. People think they're slick. But yeah, there's a lot of fucking ways to find out. Thirdly, you want to find out if your tanks are shot. How do you do that? Well, you hook them up to water and you close all the valves. If it starts leaking somewhere, then you know the tank's got a hole in them. And it seems to be a pretty common thing because where the sewage drain is, a lot of them don't have braces. So they start sagging, and as soon as somebody lifts that sag up, or if that sag bounces too hard, then it breaks or it cracks around the welds. Or just, depending on the age, it just, like mine, it's an '08, so we all know what happened in '08. The welds were just shitty because they just slapped it together. So there's that. So, and I guess, because all these I'll go more in depth in each list, part of the list, but I'm just giving you a ballpark, what to check for, and what to do in the beginning, so then that way you know what you're doing. So with that being said, we'll move on to the next playlist.